Welcome in, everybody. You know who it is. Oh, it's the Glad Dad, baby. Back here on a beautiful Thursday night. And you know what? The reason I'm so happy is I'm off for a 3-day weekend. That means no heat, no sweat, and, well, there's still honeydews. But anyway, welcome to the show. It's the Outcast Auto America Gen 6 Series. And like I said, Auto America Gen 6 Series, that is sponsored by Auto America Grand Island. Appreciate the sponsorship and allowing us to do this thing on the Thursday nights. I love the Gen 6 Series. I love the Gen 6 cars. Not a fan of the next gens, personally, but the Outcasts make it look easy on that Monday night. So welcome in, everybody. Grab that popcorn, grab that cold drink. Eric Johnson, do your thing, baby. Hydrate up. And let's take a look here at these beautiful driver cams tonight. Let me get my name off the screen there. Starting in the top left, Ronnie Welchel missing in action. But he's in the top left. Oh, there he is right there. Hey, what's going on, Mr. Ronnie? Good luck tonight. Stay out of them accidents. In the top middle's got his head chopped off there. Jacob Answorth. Top right, David Vodka. Middle left, here's Bob Redeker. New to the Outcast and is wicked fast. So we're going to see what he can do in these Gen 6 cars tonight. James Greedy got his shades on, looking cool in that middle. Hey, salute to you, sir. Stay out of trouble. Hopefully we'll see you up in the top 10 tonight when it all shakes out. Drew Calvert in the middle right. Man, look at that rig he's got. Can't hide money, I'm telling you. And in the very bottom middle, you got Big Daddy Pubes, Eric Johnson, hydrating up. What are we drinking there? Oh, I see. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Get it, old son, get it. All right, well, you know, we've got 50 seconds left, so there's plenty of time to do this. Let's pull up the point standings as they sit right now. Take a look at that win. We had some internet issues, actually some power issues Thursday night. Couldn't finish the last 9 laps of the race, but Brandon Brock ended up winning. Looks like Kyle Franklin and Adam Keene are tied for second place. Ronnie Welchel in fourth. James Greeny tied with Rob Hamilton in fifth. Charles Wilson seventh. Jordan Massey tied with Josh Newman for eighth place. Shannon Donathan 10th. Eric Johnson in 11th. Jacob Answorth and Matt Markland tied for 12th. Dalton Hall and Drew Calvert take up 14th and 15th place. Some points to be made tonight. I guarantee you're going to see Drew Calvert up there. He's going to move some spots in the points as of next week after this race. If he can stay out of trouble, he's pretty fast at tracks like this. So we're going to see Josh Newman going to gain some spots tonight. I guarantee it. He's going to be up there. Eric Johnson not going to stay in 11th place for long. He's going to move up there well inside the top 10 if he can stay out of trouble. But with that being said, practice is over with. It's time to get down to qualifying here. We've got 10 minutes and I believe 26 cars here tonight. Looks like we got Ronnie Welchel and, yep, Ronnie Welchel pulling out on track right now. Love, love, love this paint scheme right here from Ronnie Welchel. Just absolutely love it. And how's everybody's week? Or how was everybody's week? I know it's really long. And what are we doing for the 4th of July? We're going to be doing some grilling. I know the Glad Mom has got me making some fajitas tomorrow night. Racing. Oh, okay. Heck yeah. I hear you. Ronnie Welchel on track and a new driver here. Oh, look at that paint scheme. I can recognize a Grizz paint scheme from a mile away, folks. Bob Redeker on track right now. David Force on track. Oh, Ronnie Welchel going ahead and putting that time up. Oh, James Greeny going to go ahead and beat that. And Shannon Donathan crossing the line here. I heard Adam was giving out free beer, but I didn't see any in the cooler in the booth. 1 out of 5 stars. Not coming back to the booth unless beer's involved. Buddy, there was beer, but you're a day late and $1 short, as the Glad Dad has already consumed a couple. Hence why I'm having such a good time here in the booth. We got Jason Templeton, a new driver here in the 93. Going ahead and second fastest here. As we got some drivers picking up pace as the towers seem to messed up once again, as it always does in qualifying for some strange reason. But David Vodka currently sitting at the top of the board. There he is there. Try to get that grid fixed, that tower fixed real quick like. Christopher Jones pretty fast, taking over second spot. And Jeff Trapasso, he's just finishing his. Rob Williams on track. And there we go. Got her back going once again. Vodka still at the top. Jones, Templeton, Donathan, Richardson, Legatti, Welchel, Markland, Redeker, and Fours. Rob Williams now coming down the backstretch here. Joe Kurth. Joe Kurth running Gen 6s. Love it. Love it. Charles Wilson on track. Already finished his first one. So you're saying you drank all of them before I got here? What a shame. You know, hey, look, I'm the first one in the lobby when it opens up, buddy. You know me, I got to make sure everything is flawless on the broadcasts. All the overlays work. Oh, look at this. Charles Wilson getting to the front on his second lap with a 26.713. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Oh, where'd Joe Kurth go? Up to 7th place. Yes, and right before we take the grid, I'm going to crack open another one. You do not have to worry about that. It's going to be a long race. See what Joel Kurth can do here as he's heading down into turn 3 and out of 4, getting ready to cross that start-finish line to complete his second lap. And is he going to do faster? Yes, he is. He's going to move from 7th to 4th place. So about 500ths slower than Charles Wilson. Here comes Terry Litweiler across the line. Is it going to be better than 8th? Yes, it is. Going to move him up to 5th place. Man, we've got some elbows out. Teammates having a fantastic qualifying run. And there's Chad Cook crossing the line. And it looks like it's going to be 13th fastest for him. Didn't improve on his time. Dalton Hall crossing the line. Going to be 18th for Dalton. And here's his teammate, Jeremy Ingold. Woo! You know what? Moonshine Motorsports has some fantastic paint schemes in all the series they run here for Outcast. I am a fan of the black, gray, and red. I really am. Currently 19th. Heading out of 2, and then we're going to take a look at Kyle Franklin right as he's coming up to grab his first lap. Ingold's going to complete his second as Franklin starts his first. Oh, second lap not going to be good here for Ingold as he scrapes the wall. Now we've got Kyle Franklin with his first lap. He looked dang fast in practice. Down the bold backstretch here. I love that yellow, black, and red too. That looks good under the lights. So where's this gonna land? Oh, Franklin. Oh, second place so far. He's still got one more to go. Can he do better than a 26.680? Will he be able to knock David Vodka off the pole? Vodka's been hot lately. Looking good out of turn 4, opening it all the way up. Oh man, that's a pole if I ever seen one. Yes, it is. 26.455 from Kyle Franklin. What a pity he knocked David Vodka off the pole, but you know what? He's going to need some of these points. He's got to go after and chase Brandon Brock. As Brock's not even in the race tonight. Doesn't look like it. I didn't see him in the field. Yeah, he is. He's in the race. Oh, here's Eric Johnson on track. Big Daddy Pubes from Springfield, Missouri. Driving the M&M's Camry, the 18. That is one sweet ride, no doubt about it. And what's going on, Kit Hoff? How are we doing tonight? Hope you're having a good Thursday night. Oh, Johnson with a 26.525. Oh, man. And he's going to call it good here. As Brandon Brock. Oh, there's Brandon Brock there. Sorry, I clicked the wrong button. Brandon Brock showed me the paint he was going to run yesterday and did not disappoint. It actually looks better on his car than it did as we were window shopping. It's like my man taking me out to get me a prom dress. That's my man. Brandon Brock to the top spot. Look at this. Some heavy hitters in the top 3. 26.426. Brandon Brock says, no, 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 Kyle Franklin. You're not getting the bonus point for leading that lap, for grabbing the pole. Not leading the lap, grabbing the pole. He's going to take it right back away as we've got Jacob Answorth on track. Haven't seen a peep from Itina in the chat yet. Nope, couldn't give it to him. Kyle Franklin has got some championships under his belt here. It's time you let the others lead the way, Crew Chief Franklin. 7th fastest for Jacob Answorth. And he's going to call it good. Good enough. And you won't believe this, folks, but every single driver turned a lap tonight in qualifying. 27 drivers took the field to qualify here. And it's pretty competitive times, I must say. So, with that being said, we've got 10 seconds left to go before we do the nitty gritty, if you get what I'm saying. So who's our pick tonight? We got anyone but the 18. We got Brandon Brock. We got Kyle Franklin. Those guys are going to be starting 1, 2, and 3. Well, I say that. It's EOL time, baby. It's EOL time. All right. Well, with that being said, y'all know what time it is? Yeah, he did miss a lot last season. As we got some Phoenix background music here. Let's get down to the great music. Starting on the pole tonight, it's that number 3 DuPont of Brandon Brock. To his outside, the 11 of Kyle Franklin. In row number 2, the 18 of Eric Johnson with the 74 of Jacob Answorth. Starting in the 3rd row, David Vodka with Christopher Jones. Row 4, Charles Wilson, Joel Kurth. Row 5, Terry Leweiler, Jason Templeton. In row 6, Shannon Donathan with Michael Richardson. Been on a hot streak lately, super fast. Row 7, Josh Newman with Drew Calvert. Starting in row number 8, Bill Ligotti with Ronnie Welchel. In row 9, Matt Marklin with Chad Cook. Row 10, Bob Redeker with David K. Fors. In row 11, Rob Williams with James Tomater Greeny. In row 12, Dalton D-Mac Hall with Jeremy Ingold. How about that? Teammates starting side by side. 25th to 26th, Kevin Pavicic and Jeff Trapasso. And taking up the rear of the field in 27th, it's going to be Steve Giberson. So it's going to be Jacob Answorth and Eric Johnson leading us to the green flag here, as the top 3 will get the EOL. And the top 3 will be right there. Adam Keene, Kyle Franklin, Brandon Brock. Adam Keene not here tonight, doesn't look like. So it's going to be Brock and Franklin starting at the rear of the field. You can see their end of line penalties. Pace car lights are off, so we will be going green next time by. No, I will not be singing, nor will I be singing the anthem. The Glad Dad cannot sing. Oh, Tina's here. I just seen that. Just got settled in from getting home from work. You shouldn't be working. You need to be focused on these paints for Jacob. I'm just kidding. You do you. You do you. Oh, yeah. Definitely has. All right, folks. Well, here we go. Getting ready to take the green flag here. Green flag in the air. Eric Johnson leading the way here with Jacob Answorth. Answorth, nice run here as he's going to stay up top. Eric Johnson cutting the dog leg. Now Answorth in the lead. He's going to take it early. We got a scrape back there in the wall. A couple of scrapes in the wall. Check out Charles Wilson here in 5th. Already up 2 spots. He's making hay while the sun don't shine underneath Christopher Jones. Going to make that pass happen. Here comes Terry Litweiler as well, up 3 spots. And let's take a look. Chad Cook back here. Chad Cook on a roll. He's up 5 positions. As we got almost 3 wide battles up here between Shannon and Donathan. Oh, now they get it figured out. The 29 and the 96. 2 new drivers here battling side by side, scuffing it out. Jason Templeton on the high side as the lead changes. Eric Johnson on the bottom. Jacob Answorth up high. Coming out of turn 2 down the backstretch. Jacob Answorth with the momentum on the high side. As they sell it back down, Eric Johnson gonna give it nice and smooth here. As David Vodka just turned the fastest lap of the race. And as the sparks fly, Eric Johnson on the back bumper here. Of Answorth. Oh, in the throttle early. A little tight. And then like a little snap loose. Above the yellow line they both go. He's in the draft. letting out early, so he's going to really close in here, center off. Whoa, loosey-goosey there from Johnson. And here is the 74 of Jacob Answorth. See if he's a little loose. Car looks fun though. We definitely want it on the rear. You can see right back there. Oh, Eric Johnson's right there. You can see it in the mirrors. Christopher Jones battling here with Terry Litweiler and the 29 of Michael Richardson underneath. Both are going to try to go by. Oh, is there 3 wide there for a brief second? Michael Richardson getting by the 39 of Christopher Jones, loosey-goosey there through the dog leg, and now the 23 of Joe Kurth. Where is he coming from? Oh! Michael Richardson around, and the caution will wave. He gets it back going. Luckily enough, no damage to be reported here from Michael Richardson. We're going to take a look at it here from the Auto America Instant Replay. And looks like the rear just got up from underneath him a little bit too hard on the throttle. Yes, indeed, coming out of turn number 2. And didn't even hit the wall. That's what I'm talking about. Brakes locked up. Nice and smooth. Do we know what happened? Yeah, we know what happened. Haha, we got it. On the replay. As he's going to go way back in the back. No takers on pit road, though. Do we know what happened at the beginning? What are we talking about? What put Franklin in the pits? No, we do not. But we can go and try to figure it out, though. I may have that where I can pull that up. I'm not exactly sure. We're about to find out here. Boom. Yep, and that's what happened. Oh, man. Broke the rear end, the track bar. That is a costly error there. Yes, and that is why he's been in the pits for 3 minutes now. Looks like he's back on track, though, multiple laps down. Race is pretty much over for him. There's no way he's going to grab those 8 laps back. Right, here we go. Getting ready to go back. Green flag racing to the restart zone. Green flag in the air. Answorth out to a really big lead here. Charles Wilson. Oh, is Charles going to try to get 2 podiums? Oh, the 24. David Vodka. Oh, we got a junkyard up here. The 93 of Jason Tibbleton as well. Man, oh man. Come on, boys, let's get it under wraps here. We're going to take a look, see what happened to, oh, Drew Calvert with a repair flag. Oh, Christopher Jones drove into the left rear quarter panel. And the 93, man, poor 93 had nowhere to go. Drew Calvert, oh, with some extensive damage there. That happened just in front of secondary wreck. I'm going to take a look here from the top side above the 30 of Shannon Donathan. That's the 43 of Drew Calvert. Watch this. Goes down to avoid, and I believe that's the 25 there that he got into briefly. Okay, well, unfortunate. Irish Invader, thanks for the follow. Sis119, thanks for the follow. And Brock with a beard, secondary account, thanks for the follow there, Brock. Looks like not a whole lot of damage for the 24. Let's see. Uh-oh. Am I seeing a lucky dog here? Still looks like he's messed up though. Car looks a little funky, like it's not tracking right. Yes, it is not tracking right. Still messed up. Oh yeah, it's bad. It's still bad there, Crew Chief Franklin. Lucky dog's gonna go to Kyle Franklin though. He's going to have to go in and get some damage fixed, no doubt about it, but not going to have time right now. And folks, just so you know, we have hit 290 followers. So let's get this page shared out. Let's get this channel shared. Let's try to hit 300 followers. Honestly, yeah, he's still got possible toe damage, yeah, or track bar damage, something like that. But yeah, let's get this channel shared out. I'm surprised we have not hit over 300 followers already. I mean, we've been doing this thing for 4 seasons on Twitch, 3 seasons, something like that. Second caution of the night, as these drivers are coming down to get the one to go. And looks like my mother-in-law's watching. Hello, I love you. Hope you like the action so far. All right, side by side. As they're heading out of turn number 2, slow pace here, folks. 50 miles per hour is just absolute torture. So we're going to see if, now I'm not saying I want more cautions, but I would like to see what Kyle Franklin had for these boys tonight. All right, heading to that restart zone, and green flag back in the air. Answorth with a nice jump. Charles Wilson looking to the inside of, well, nope, he's going to back it out. Not going to make that happen. Oh, the 23 going to force his way in underneath Charles Wilson. Charles up the track. That's not going to make him happy. Charles now way slow. He's got the 71. Going to give him a push here. Going to back off. Charles Wilson getting it going once again. Yeah, he could definitely make up laps. But just remember, he's got to be, in order for Franklin to make these laps up, I mean, Calvert now is 4 laps down, so he's no longer the lucky dog. As Calvert at 26th place, 4 laps down, so he's going to get the lucky dog if he stays out of trouble. Charles Wilson all the way down. Joel Kurth closing up here on the leaders, looking pretty spunky here in these Gen 6s. I mean, I knew he was good at drafting tracks and such, but man, he looking spicy tonight here in that 23. As we go side by side here with the 51, and who is that? Oh, Eric. As soon as I say that, Eric Johnson takes the lead. As soon as I get off of him, they're side by side here. Oh, Eric Johnson loose. Still battling hard. Nose to tail. When is this going to end? Look, we're going to pull up here. We're going to pull up both drivers right now. Jacob Answorth, Eric Johnson battling one another for the lead. Both drivers on the screen. Looking on, Eric Johnson just sitting back there playing. Not really, I wouldn't say he's pushing. Neither is Answorth. They're just doing what they need to do to keep out front from Joel Kurth. Eric Johnson out to the back bumper. Is he going to give a little bump here to the 74? No, he's not. And watch, as soon as I show somebody else, like these two guys back here battling, Richardson, the 4 and the 45. Richardson trying to gain all them spots back up. He's now back up into 10th, so the guy's fast right now. The 4 and the 45 battling it out. Trapasso on the bottom side, Newman up top. Looking off the back here of Trapasso as they get single filed out now. Charles Wilson, yeah, everybody's just getting a little spread out. Shannon Donathan right behind Wilson. As the sparks fly, going down through the dog leg. Unbelievable. Oh, James Greeny, where's he at? Look at that, James Greeny. Up in the 7th spot. That Denton, Texas native is on a roll tonight. As we got Richardson and Trapasso once again battling one another. Will Richardson be able to grab this spot? He's up to 8th. Trapasso's not letting him have it easy. And he's going to take it. Now let's move back here to our 12th place driver right now as he's quietly moving himself up through the field. 4 spots from where he qualified. Ronnie Welchel. He's looking consistent. Let's get on board here with Ronnie Welchel in that 62 machine. Oh, like the red roll bars here. As Brandon Brock's trying to make some moves happen, he moves up in front of Ronnie Welchel. Ronnie goes up high, lets him have it. Jason Templeton right behind him. Jason on the rear bumper to 62. Whoa, he's loose. Now Templeton up to the high side. Ronnie Welchel with a save. You seen the you heard the tires start screaming at him as he went sideways. talk about Brandon Brock right here. Having a good run. Got caught up there with the 11 of Kyle Franklin right before they even took the green flag. Got some damage fixed. Didn't have a whole lot, and now has worked his way up into the top 10. He's leading the points right now, so he's got to go up there and get every spot he can. If not, that's just gonna hurt his points. And let's look real quick here at our best battles on track. Of course, that's going to be between Williams and Trapasso, which is right here. One spot back behind Brandon Brock. You're going to see the 45 and the 61. Rob Williams having a heck of a run. Let's get him up on the screen. Handsome fella. I wish I had a beard like that. '61 looks like he has been beat up. Goodness. His right side, his rear, his front nose. He's got some damage, no doubt about it. But Rob Williams currently in the 13th spot as a couple of drivers got by him. Jason Templeton still battling with the 45. Jeff Trapasso trying to make some moves happen, though. He's up in 12th now. A little bit further, Josh Newman, Brandon Brock, James Greeny. James Greeny on the high side here of Brock. Brock looking low. And he's going to make that pass. Well, he should make it out of 4. Yeah, he does. And I thought that was going to open the door for the 4 of Josh Newman, but Grady's just fast enough to keep him back there. Charles Wilson lost a spot here to Shannon Donington. Now it's in the 5th position. Not let him get away from him, though. Actually following line for line. Braking zone to braking zone of the 30. Running nice lap times. These top 2, though, Ainsworth and Johnson, still nose to tail. Running about the same lap times. They're very consistent with one another. They really are. Joel Kurth, he's fast as well. Eric Johnson fastest on track now. And the Glatt Mom's over there yawning, and it's very contagious. Got me yawning too. Oh, Joel Kurt's a little loose there, gonna lose some time. Let's go Jason. Oh, do we know Jason? Yeah, Jason Templeton right there. New driver to the Outcast. And not sure if he's running anything else, but he's running the Gen 6. It's the first time I've seen him here. Doing a decent job. I mean, these guys aren't pushovers. They're not easy to pass. I mean, look at this. Greeny still running in the top 10. You know, he's got Templeton all over him trying to make a pass. Oh, as Greeny goes up top, that's actually going to hurt him a little bit as Templeton's going to have all the momentum. Whoa. Both of them staying above the yellow line. That's a little tricky there. James Greeny's going to slow down here. Templeton's going to grab the spot now. Goes up inside the top 10. And let's take a look at Dalton Hall back here in 13th as he gets by some guys. 4 cars back from him is his teammate, Jeremy Ingold. Oh, he just got back into it. Oh, okay, I got you, Crew Chief Franklin. Jeremy running a little bit higher line. Actually running a diamond pattern, a diamond line in 1 and 2. As Ronnie Welch was just ahead of him here trying to take advantage of the 2 of Bob Redeker. And let's take a look here between Bob Redeker and Ronnie Welchel. That's 15th place. Well, looks like Ronnie Welchel's kind of falling back just a little bit. Bob Redeker's trying to go up there and grab that spot from the 45 of Jeff Trapasso. Drew Calvert, where's Drew Calvert at? Looks like he is a few laps down right now. Back up here, Jeff Trapasso losing ground though, and trying to put his wheels, his left sides underneath that yellow line. There's Bob Redeker right there. In the 2 machine. Having a good run. As we move back up front. Jacob Answorth still leading the way. Eric Johnson still there within striking distance. Just ever so slightly. Any mess up here. I mean, they're running identical lap times. 28:25s is the lap time between both of them. Now looking off the front here of Eric Johnson's machine. I wonder, just curious here, doesn't look like Johnson's as loose as he was. Oh, maybe he is. We're going to get inside here. Oh yeah, still loose. I can hear the tire squealing. Getting closer and closer there to Ainsworth. 2/10 back, about 2.5 car lengths separate the top 2 right now. Oh, okay. So that's how you he joined the thing. Hey, let's take a look here. Brandon Brock. Everybody's really just kind of spread out right now. There's not really any battles going on right now. But fuel window is going to be opening up soon. Dalton Hall up there by itself. Jeff Trapasso still leading over Bob Redeker. Jeremy Engold made the pass happen on the 62. And now he's making the pass happen on James Greeny. James to the bottom. Jeremy Engold up to the high side. Jeremy's going to have the momentum drive off, which I think is actually better on the long run, running that little higher line there. And running the middle lane for Jeremy. Seems to be working. His car's hooked up. He's running some pretty good lap times right now. 29.0s was his last lap. This lap should be pretty dang fast. Take a look here. It's got to be faster than a 29.0. Definitely is 28.7, so he is on par with some of the other guys inside the top 10. Take a look back here. Christopher Jones and Ronnie Welchel as they battle side by side. Jones kind of fell back. Welchel is there as well. He is kind of fallen back. Oh, what is the track temp? Well, let's take a look here. track temp's only 86 degrees. But these guys wanted it on the right rear, and boy, oh boy, did they get what they wanted. As we take a look here, Christopher Jones, just seeing what he's battling here. Yes, sir, they're still a little loose. The sun's coming up, though. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning right now. The car looks pretty comfortable to Christopher Jones, though, but the pace for Jones, though, is well, 28.5s. And if you take a look at somebody like this wheelman here, Dalton Hall, his car seems to be a little bit tight. You can see he's having a little bit more tight issue than loose. And then you get on board here with Rob Williams. As you can see, 34 going around. Rob Williams seems to be a little more loose. So, I mean, it's just really how you start the run and how you take care of the tires. A little tight there from the 61 going to the corner there. But Rob Williams was on the bottom. Seemed like it was a little loose. And then you go up here to someone like Eric Johnson, who's really pushing the envelope. I mean, we're running 28.3s here, so going underneath Steve Giberson right now. Jacob Answorth's kind of pulled away to 1.1 seconds. Eric Johnson, going to be a couple more laps. You're going to see the sun peek up over the mountains, over the hill. And, you know, Jacob Answorth, Eric Johnson, these guys like it on the right rear. Yeah, no doubt. Like, you can make the car tight, you can make it loose. Just, you know, it's just about the transition on how hard or how easy you are on the car. I mean, Jacob Answorth's car looks pretty dang good right now. If I do say so myself, looks pretty comfortable. I mean, not a whole lot of wheel action there, but is there a Waffle House in the infield? Well, that is a fantastic question. I do believe there is, but I don't remember seeing it. I know there is in real life. Oh, 99 there, that is Chad Hook right there. Double C as he's getting by him right there. 9/10 of a second back is Eric Johnson, and best battle so far. Let's take a look. Looks like it's going to be Richardson Brock or Welch and Vodka. Take a look back here. Welch and Vodka. Vodka has, well, he's showing in the 20th position right now. Ronnie Welch was falling back. Yes. Yeah, I want some breakfast. I say go ahead and throw the caution, and let's get us some beer and eggs. How about that? Doesn't that sound good? Beer and eggs? I mean, beer goes good with anything. Nice battle going on here between the 24 and the 62. But boys, don't look right behind you though, because Bill Ligotti just getting passed here by Jacob Answorth to go a lap down, and then David K. Fors is creeping back ever so slightly. Oh, what's going on? Keen Streams. They've been running good. We only had 2 cautions for tonight. You can see the NASCAR tower right there. The progress bar up at the top of the tower. We had 2 quick yellows at the beginning, somewhere around lap 15 or so, and then we've been green ever since. David K. Forrest just getting passed here by Jacob Answorth. As we'll go up front here. Jacob Answorth leading the way. He's got Ronnie Wutchell in his sights. Oh, got a car in the wall up there. Hard in the wall, too. Looks like the car a couple of spots ahead. Looks like maybe Frank, yeah, Markland, yeah. Got a meatball flag. Look here, Matt Markland got some damage. You're gonna have to get low here and get that thing fixed. Can't get down right now though. As coming up on pit road, gonna have to go around again. Oh, in the wall again. Matt Markland not having a good time now. 99 of Chad Cook, got to go around. Eric Johnson in second place, 2 seconds back from Answorth. We should see some pit stops happening soon, as we've got 100 laps left to go. Joel Kurth running in the 3rd spot, worked his way up 5 spots. He started in 8th, worked his way up to 3rd, just kind of been running there. And Charles Wilson, you know, he finished 3rd Tuesday night, and now finding himself in 4th place. Right now, let's get on board with Charles Wilson. Just kind of see how the car's feeling for him. As a few more laps here, the sun's will be peeking up over the hillside, and it is absolutely treacherous. Yeah, no one has pitted yet, Keen. No one has pitted. Car transitioning a little tight there for Wilson. And there we go. Now the sun's up over the hillside a little bit further, and it's going to be unbearable. You're not going to be able to see anything heading into turn 2. And new driver out here, Jason Tippleton, running in the 8th position. Yeah, I think it will. I'm not sure if the car will get tight or loose here, as we have not had that kind of transition. Oh, Drew Calvert scraping the wall as Tippleton goes by. And Terry Litweiler kind of just in the thing by himself now. There's James Greeny up in front, and we've got Josh Newman right behind him. Get on board here with Newman. See kind of what he's feeling in the car. I mean, you can really pretty much just see if the car is tight or loose just by looking at what the driver's doing inside the cockpit. He's letting way out though, way out early. Going into the corner, just trying to get that rotation. Yeah, so the car's tight for him, as he's running 28.7s to the leader's 28.5, so about 0.2 off pace, just a little bit. Brandon Brock, Michael Richardson. Hey, there's a little gaggle right here. Brandon Brock in the 6th spot, trying to take advantage of the 57. Well, not take advantage of him, but make the pass happen, as Charles Wilson's alongside the 29. Richardson in the 4th spot. Wilson wants it. Now Brock wants it, because Brock got by Wilson. Blair 864, appreciate the follow. Up in some lap traffic. Richardson still with the preferred line over Brock. Brock's going to have to do something here if he wants to pass him. He's not going to be easy. Brock seems to be a little bit loose. Let's get on board here with Brock. He pitted on lap 9 to repair some damage that he had that he sustained right as we went to the green flag for the first time. Underneath Ronnie Welchel. Welchel's a lap down. Diamond line, which I don't think he had any choice to do. No, car not loose at all. Hands having a problem here getting by the 29, or at least catching the 29. The 29 has caught Joel Kurth. I do more than NASCAR. But yes, this is just NASCAR right here. This is the Gen 6 series. This is the car it's the predecessor of the Gen 7, the next gen that they're currently running. Michael Richardson still out front here from Brandon Brock in the 4th position. He was trying to go up there and grab Joel Kurth, but now he's back on defense mode. Brock trying anything he can. He's trying to get around this guy. Brock now looking low. He's showing him, hey, I'm going low. I want it. Brock underneath the yellow line here in the dog leg. Brock just can't get the rotation on the bottom. Yeah, Brandon Brock's going to have to force himself on the high side. Let's see. These guys still moving around. Oh, Charles Wilson, he decides he wants to pit. How about that? Yeah, so this is just the Outcast Motorsports. Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, and I also do shows Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays. Jacob Answorth still out front, has yet to pit. Charles Wilson come down pit road. Yeah, I broadcast every night but Sundays right now. And hey, I appreciate the follow too. So, looks like Terry Leweiler down pit road now for his first stop of the night. Hey, that's pretty good. I mean, they're pretty much splitting it here. Got anybody else? Yeah, Eric Johnson now down pit road for his first stop of the night as well. And that's going to drag. Now the leaders are coming down. Jason Templeton coming down as well. Shannon Donathan. Josh Newman now entering pit road as well. And that's going to be it for this round of stops. Ainsworth still out front now, 7.5 seconds. Kurth and Brock battling it out. As looks like Joel Kurth now coming down pit road. Michael Richardson now pitting out of 4th place, coming down pit road. Joel Kurth as well. They're going to follow one another. Oh, and now the leader finally decides he wants to pit after splitting the race directly in half. So not too shabby. And of course, Brock can go a little bit further here as he pitted on lap 9. Hey, I appreciate that. I'm not that good. I do enjoy doing it. Oh, Brock, what is he doing? Brock coming down, flying down pit road. Entry, I'm surprised that's not going to be a penalty there for Brock, but hey, he knows what he's doing. And Crew Chief Franklin in the chat, you're going to know what I'm talking about, but DSD. Now Dalton Hall consuming the lead here. He is yet to pit. Brandon Brock now down pit road. So Dalton Hall is, yes, he is the last guy that hasn't pitted. Joel Kurth being slammed with a penalty. He's going to have to come back down and serve it. Here we go, sorry. Looks like somebody disconnected there. Oh, it was Dalton Hall. Now Christopher Jones taking the lead. Gonna grab him a little bonus point here, as he last pitted on lap 13, so that was the last time we actually went under caution. And you can see there Joel Kurth being scored with the black flag. Eric Johnson, fastest lap of the race, now being scored in the 5th position. But he's got 3 drivers here in front of him, Ainsworth as well, that still need a pit. You can see Johnson there, Ainsworth 6/10 ahead. So Johnson looks like, let's see. So Johnson pitted on lap 80, Ainsworth pitted on lap 82. And pretty much identical lap pit stop times. From cone to cone, both of them ran 56 seconds total, entry to exit, including the pit stop. So that undercut by 2 laps from Eric Johnson really closed the gap up on Ainsworth. So maybe Johnson can do a little diddly-dally here and see if he can't get up there and grab the spot from Ainsworth, because he is yet to lead a lap. If we take a look here at Ainsworth and look at his stats for tonight, he has led 81 of the 88 laps. And the only time those other laps have not been led were guys that have not pitted yet. See, Christopher Jones, he's out front right now, still needs to pit. He's going to pit here in a couple of laps. 4 laps being led by Christopher Jones. David Vodka, he's out here, has not led a lap, but he's currently running in the second position. Last pitted on lap 13 laps as well. As Ainsworth's going to go by now, it's going to put Ainsworth in 2nd place. And here comes Eric Johnson. And who is that right there? Looks like Dalton Hall. So some of these drivers, I mean, you definitely can go further than halfway. I mean, we're seeing it now when we're coming up on lap 90 of 165, as Christopher Jones is going by to take lap number 90. Eric Johnson now losing some gap, 1.7 seconds back from Jacob Ainsworth right now. And if we look here for our best battles on track, the closest battle we have now is between Rob Williams and Josh Newman. So we'll go back here and take a look, which is 11th and 12th place. Man, Williams is just eating up on that right side. He has got some damage. The numbers all scraped up. The red and white all scraped up. Drew Calvert going underneath. That's not for position. Drew Calvert multiple laps down. As you can see there on the scoring, 24th being scored 5 laps down right now. And here goes Josh Newman on the bottom. And he's going to get by Rob Williams. Got to go up there, though. Shannon Donington, 5.2 seconds ahead of Josh Newman. Josh in the 10th spot. Shannon Donington, like I said, 5.2 seconds ahead in the 9th position. And then Michael Richardson, 3.8 ahead of him. So the field's really spread out right now. And I don't see us having a caution anytime soon. There's no, I would say, real battles, real hardcore battles going on track right now. Terry Litweiler trying to close up the gap on Rob Williams. 4-lap different tires. 4-lap difference in tires from the 71 of Litweiler to the 61 of Williams. So definitely closing in quickly here. I mean, we're looking at about a 1/10 and a half faster each lap, Litweiler to Williams. And now Jacob Answorth finally passing Christopher Jones as Christopher Jones comes down pit road to grab his stop and what could be the final stop of the night. I'm not looking to see any more cautions here unless just something crazy happens on track, which I don't think it is. I mean, the Outcast guys, two fluke cautions. I mean, what is it? Last season we probably had 20 cautions from 2 seasons. I mean, or 2 series. These Outcast boys on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays do a fantastic job racing one another. Very, very clean and respectful. Charles Wilson, Brandon Brock side by side. Hey, this is a nice battle going on. Two icons of Outcast Motorsports battling side by side. Of course, Brock's going to get Wilson all day long as he's got 6 lap newer tires than Charles Wilson. On a track like Phoenix is all the difference in the world. David Vodka now down pit road. And he's going to drop some spots, but he's going to have some really fresh tires here. Christopher Jones, I think he's going to make up a ton of time on the long end if we stay green. He could possibly work his way back up into the top 5. Brandon Brock now working up into 3rd. Now, Brandon Brock coming into this thing. We can show it here. The top 10 in the points. And let's take a look at it right here. I'll pull it up. Top 10 in the points. Brandon Brock came into this thing 5 points ahead of Kyle Franklin. Now, if we look on the scoring and timing, Franklin's being scored 8 laps down right now in 25th spot. So that's going to hurt him. He was tied with Adam Keene, who is in the stream right now. Keene Streams. Not on track tonight. That's also going to hurt him. Ronnie Welch will be scored 2 laps down in 20th. That's going to hurt him as well. James Greeny having a dang fine run tonight, 21st. Well, he was. Now he's 2 laps down in 21st position. But, I mean, look at the guys that he's running against that aren't here tonight. So, ground will be made up, no doubt about it, as Brandon Brock's 6 seconds behind Eric Johnson now. Johnson 3.1 back from Ainsworth. Ainsworth, though, in lap traffic right now. He's got Dalton Hall right in front of him, and if you think for a second Dalton Hall's going to give that up, Hall is on the same lap here as Ainsworth. So try not to go a lap down. He's going to either have to rush it, drive his guts out to stay on the lead lap here, or, just race the mess out of the 74. Because, I mean, all these guys right here are for position. Well, not the 24, of course. David Vodka being scored 1 lap down in 19th position, but the 61 up in front of Dalton Hall, excuse me, not David, but Dalton Hall, you can see he's going low on the 61. That is for position to put him up inside the top 10. As they're going side by side, but the leaders are literally right behind them. As you take a look, we can look off the rear deck lid of the 34 Dalton Hall. You can see the 74 of Ainsworth is right there. Now he's going to have to contend with the 61. Rob Williams going to fight for everything it's worth here to try to stay on the lead lap. Just don't think he's going to have the go-go juice to stay up in front. Dalton Hall, though, he's on some fresher tire. Well, lap 82, or 84, so he's 2 lap newer tires than the leader. So Ainsworth, though, Dalton Hall running 28.7s. Ainsworth stuck with running 28.3s and 4s right now. His only competition right now, I mean, Ainsworth doesn't need to really do anything right now. His only responsibility right now to win this race is to stay ahead of the 18. And he's 1.5 up from Johnson. So there's no need to go up there, get yourself in any kind of danger. Let's just relax. Let's stay on the bottom. Just do you. run a nice conservative line. And you see there, he's already gained 2/10 on Johnson as of now. Because see, now Johnson's back here. He's got to contend with all this lap traffic as well, as he's going underneath the 51. 51 staying well out of the way. Matt Markland 12 laps down, not impeding the leaders at all. But I mean, look, they were just 3 wide right there. Kyle Franklin on track. Johnson going by. That's the 60 of Steve Giberson on the high side. Not for position either. And, oh, Jason's your only hope. Well, here's Jason. I was getting to him. He's currently in the 4th position up there all by itself. 2.4 seconds back from Brandon Brock. And 1 second ahead of Charles Wilson. As Ainsworth's getting by James Greeny, he's got kind of a gaggle of cars up in front of him, but Dalton Hall's doing what he needs to do. You can see him right there. Him, Terry Litweiler, the 49 of David Forss. 49 staying out of the way, not impeding these guys, as Dalton Hall, Terry Litweiler, they're battling for position. Dalton's got the spot away from the 71. Yeah, I'm very impressed with what Jason Templeton has been able to do. The kind of run he's been able to put together tonight. Josh Newman 4.6 seconds ahead of Dalton Hall. Just in a race of his own here, 5 seconds behind Shannon Donathan. And looks like Brock trying to close in here, 2.6 seconds back, and he's definitely closing in. If we take a look here between, show a little new overlay here, somewhat new. Show from Johnson back to Brock. Now the blue numbers here represent, you see the blue numbers on the bottom. The L is the lap 109. It shows Johnson's true lap time, and it shows how much slower and or faster Brock is than Johnson. And last lap by, well, here we go. We're going to update it here just to see the difference between Brock. 1.79. So almost 2/10 of a lap faster than Johnson, and it shows if he keeps that pace up, gaining 2/10 per lap, he's going to catch him in 12 laps. So, I mean, you can see up there in the middle of this overlay here, 2.5 seconds back, and he's still there. As the time updates once again. And look at that, slower. Almost a 1/10.5 slower that last lap by. So Johnson has decided he wanted to pick up the pace just a little bit. And if we look here between Ainsworth, there we go, Ainsworth, and back here to Johnson. Johnson a little bit faster. 2/10 faster that last lap than Jacob Ainsworth. But Johnson 1.9 seconds back, lap 113 of 65. Charles Wilson trying to go up here and run this guy down. 2.6 seconds now between him and Jason Templeton, just in front of him. And about the same gap between him and Brandon Brock. Brandon in some lap traffic. They're not impeding him at all. Brock's still keeping up some nice lap times here as he's going underneath the 61. 61.24 staying way up the track as the 3 of Brock goes underneath. Still trying to make some strides here on Johnson, but Brock just not as fast. Oh, Brandon Brock in the wall. It's like he may have overshot that entry just a little bit into turn number 1. Oh yeah, we can definitely take a look here at the weather. Track temp now up to 91. So yeah, it's getting a little steamy. Oh, Brandon Brock, big moment there. We'll take a look. Tight there for Brock on entry, and it seems a little comfortable in 1 and 2 though. And oh, maybe a tick loose there out of 4. All in all, not too bad though. The car's not driving bad here for Brandon Brock. Actually closed up a half a second here on Eric Johnson. Believe it or not, in the last 4 laps, he closed up a half a second. Now I wouldn't say saving fuel there, Keen, because we've seen some guys go a really long time here. I mean, you're looking at Jacob Answorth, only pitted 1 time this whole race. He pitted at lap 82, so that was exactly halfway in this thing. Brandon Brock really closing in now, 1.5 seconds back is Brock to Johnson. 2 tenths. Last 2 laps, actually 2.5 tenths there on lap 117, 2 laps ago, now 3 laps ago. What's going on still? Kim from TikTok. Boy, I hadn't seen that name in forever. Appreciate you joining us tonight. Then there's another 2.5 tenths. Brock has taken that chunk out of Eric Johnson, now 1.6 seconds. Brock has got the moves on. 45 laps to go here. Is Johnson saving here? Because he's kind of dropping. I wouldn't say dropping back from Answorth by any means. He's still got about a 1.8 second deficit here between him and Answorth, but Brock definitely closing in. Well, now kind of losing a little bit as Brock's now 1.8, so he's lost 3 tenths there that last lap by. Shannon Donathan battling here with Dalton Hall. Let's see if Shannon can get this deal done. I mean, this is, oh, if we got a guy down pit road here, Terry Litweiler, looking to do something here. He's oh, Charles Wilson as well. How about that? Some little strategy calls here from the Elbows Out boys. I'm not going to say that not a good idea. I mean, I've got no clue as what strategy they've got going on in their head. But Shannon Donathan coming down as well, so maybe grabbing that last set of tires. We only get 2 tires over the wall here. Jacob Answorth still 1.8 seconds out front and has led a ton of laps here. I think only 10 laps he has not led. Bill Ligotti down pit road as well. He's had a good run tonight. David Vodka. Oh, what's going on, Miss Lova Jackson? Oh, well, that Mike McKinnon guy is not in the booth with me tonight, as he's got his own league that he does on Thursday nights, so I'm up here by myself. Not that I dislike it or anything, but I mean, I do enjoy calling these races regardless of who's in the booth with me. Now all of a sudden, Johnson's lost big time here, 2.7 seconds back. Not sure if he had some kind of checkup or what, but he has lost a second off of Ainsworth. Ainsworth ran a fast lap last lap by 28:42. Jason Templeton, though, second fastest on track right now. Well, let's take a look here at the fastest 5 for 5. We're going to do a 5-lap average. James Greeny, obviously, fastest on track for the 5-lap averages as he recently pitted. Christopher Jones, pretty fast. Jason Templeton, Jacob Ainsworth, Eric Johnson, nowhere to be seen in the top 5 for 5. But Jason Templeton actually 400, so a half a tenth quicker each lap than Jacob Ainsworth, but he's 5.7 seconds back, so he's got a huge deficit to make up there. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Yep, family's doing good. I'm doing good. I've got a 3-day weekend for the 4th of July. Finished up some work that we've been needing to get done this week, and blessed enough to have a 3-day weekend. Jason Templeton doing a fantastic job tonight. Here's a new driver for the Outcast. And Brandon Brock now has closed the gap as he is only a second back. You can see, looking off the nose of Brandon Brock, there's a little purple car up there with some M&Ms and chocolate all over it. While it is a sweet ride, it is not very fast right now. Brandon Brock's closing the gap for sure. Got it down now to 8/10 and still steadily closing in 2/10 faster than Eric Johnson last lap by. As the caution, I don't believe this, the caution has waved. There's a wreck right here in front of him. You can see it, the 99 of Chad Cook has spun here on the backstretch out of turn 2 going into 3. And we're going to take a look and see exactly what happened to Chad Cook from the Auto America chopper cam. There's Jeff Trapasso there coming down to do a block to the 4. Oh, a little brake check up there between the 45 and the 4. And the 99 had nowhere to go. So, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, we're going to take a look at that again. You can see Jeff Trapasso coming off the wall and then hitting the brakes, brake checking the 4. The 99 had nowhere to go. He hit the brakes and around he went. And Brandon Brock, all these drivers coming down pit road right now. Ainsworth as well, lap 131. And there goes the 4. I got some other guys. Oh, and Atina said managed not to get picked for the weekend shift. So I also have a 3-day weekend. That is fantastic. Yeah, Templeton was definitely gaining on Brock. While Brock was fast on track, Christopher Jones, and looks like Christopher Jones, Lucky Dog, Charles Wilson getting the wave around as he stayed out. Charles Wilson recently pitted, so he is good to go. He does have fresh tires. And if we can, share that, share the Twitch channel, folks. We are 292 followers. I'd like to bump that number up to well over 300. I'm surprised, you know, been doing this thing for 5 seasons now. I'm surprised we don't have 300 followers. Although, I mean, we're well over 40 views average here, race after race. All right, so the lights are off on the pace car, so we're going to go back green here. And if you look at this progress bar at the top of the screen, boy, oh boy, a long green flag run. Heck yeah, Crew Chief Franklin, that's awesome. Well, here we go, folks. Getting ready to take that green flag once again. What is Answorth's plan here? Is he going to push real hard? As we're going to have about 30 laps to go here. When we take the green flag, there we go. Green flag back in the air, crossing the start-finish line. Answorth jumping down to the dog leg. Brock as well. Looking out back of Answorth. There we go. Got the top two side by side on the cam. Take a look at that. Whoa, Johnson loosey-goosey out the back. Brandon Brock now under the inside. Yeah, a little battle cam action. I decided to do something different tonight. I can't do the same thing every single night here for the Outcast. I got to change it up a little bit. Michael Richardson losing the spot. And now here comes Jason Templeton. What in the world? This guy right here is like he has got shot out of a cannon. Oh, the 29 loose. That is not off the front bumper of the 93 by any means. The 93 did not touch him at all. The 29 loose, the 93 let up, let the 29 gather himself, and they went back to battle. And that is what the Outcast is about right there. Fantastic sportsmanlike conduct from the 93 in regards to the 29 getting loose. Shannon Donathan now trying to go up there and get his lap back. That is not for position. Shannon Donathan being scored in, looks like 15th position. Dalton Hall trying to go up here now. He's got a 4th spot. And looks like there's 3 powerhouses right here in the top 3. Just about nose to tail. I mean, we're talking just a few laps here. These guys are going to be battling amongst themselves for the lead. Ainsworth's going to try to go up here and try to get him a championship this season. So he's trying to go up there and get some wins, bonus points. Of course, he's going to get the bonus points for leading the most laps. Leading the lap. Brandon Brock getting closer and closer to the 18. 18 just seems like 18 Johnson is struggling tonight here. As far as the loose race car goes, he just cannot seem to get it off of the right rear. At least that's what it looks like. I mean, we can get on board here, but you can see, now I know Johnson, he likes to constantly feel the wheel. As you can see, he's moving it left to right, left, right, left, right. Oh, Brandon Brock with a nice dive move there. Slide job. But that right there is just the driving style of Eric Johnson. He likes to constantly feel the wheel in his hands, and sometimes it gives it kind of a loose effect. You can see there now he's loose, a little bit loose, having a counter steer up the track a little bit. Now, I've only seen a couple of drivers out here in the field tonight have that kind of feel. Brandon Brock, more of a tighter side. Brandon Brock feeling a little bit more tight. I mean, the car's still loose by you know, by my definition, but definitely not as loose as Johnson's car for sure, even on, you know, the same lap tires. Moonshine Motorsports leader here, Dalton Hall, still in the 4th position, being chased down by the 93. I mean, Jason Templeton out here doing a fantastic job tonight. Michael Richardson falls back to 6th. Josh Newman in 7th. Charles Wilson in the 8th spot, but he's got Christopher Jones looking underneath here. Will Christopher Jones be able to make the pass happen? Charles Wilson gonna let it happen. Yeah, Christopher Jones now up into the 8th spot. And Franklin's got 3.5 days off. Oh, man. Luxury. I hear you. That's awesome. Kevin Pavesic in the 10th spot. I hadn't really talked about him tonight. Just been cool, calm, and collected. Having a nice run, just picking up incident, you know, not incidents. That's the wrong word, wrong choice of words. But picking up on other people's mistakes. He's been out of trouble all night, and it just slowly grinded his way up to a solid top 10 as we've got 17 or 18 laps to go here. Having a good run. Oh, Keen Streams knows him. Oh, you finally got him to join the league. Yeah. Hey, he's doing fantastic. I mean, I'm definitely happy with the run he has put together tonight, for sure. No doubt about it. Jeremy Engold in the 11th spot in the 28 car. Moonshine Motorsports, that's Dalton Hall's teammate. And then one spot back, you got Terry Litweiler. Looks like we got a 1 second gap here between Ainsworth and Brandon Brock. We'll go back up here and check on the leaders just to see if anybody has become a little ballsy here or impatient and decided to push the car a little bit. The top 3 running identical lap times, though. I mean, even Eric Johnson back here running same lap times as the leaders. So all in all, not too shabby of a night. I mean, Johnson will definitely take a 3rd. You know, he likes some podium finishes. Run and joke way back in the previous seasons here at Outcast Motorsports. Always a bridesmaid, never a bride. I mean, you remember in season 1 and season 2, the poor guy only got maybe 1 or 2 wins, maybe. Eric Johnson's definitely improved on his oval game by leaps and bounds, no doubt about it. What's going on, Kale? Welcome in. Sucks that Keenan and Kale couldn't, Keenan and Kale, I remember that show. But Kale and Adam Keene, sucks you guys couldn't come in here and join the race tonight. Definitely miss y'all on track. We've definitely had more green flag runs that Kel hadn't been running tonight, though. I'm sorry, buddy. Hey, you said it earlier. I'm just repeating it. I saw that in the Discord and I just laughed because you know that's not true. You know that's not true. Jason Templeton, though, back to the the real life crises. Jason Templeton, all over the back of the 34. Will he be able to get by him here and maybe pick up a 4th place? Yeah, I'm a son of a gun. Oh yeah, we all know this. It's just a pick at him. We miss you on track, Wally. I hate laughing at my own jokes. I just hate it. But nobody else is going to laugh, so I might as well. Dalton Hall having a heck of a run here, Michael Richardson. A lot of new guys here, man, that are just having impressive runs. And it looks like Kevin Pavesic in the 12th spot now. Kind of lost some ground here on Litweiler, and oh, little action there. Between Terry Litweiler and Kevin Pavesic. Litweiler going to get by. Kevin going to drop another spot here to 12th. And looks like, folks, Brandon Brock now dropped to 1.7 seconds. He was within a second, about 7/10. Now he has dropped a second off of that. So 1.8 back from Ainsworth. Got 8 laps to go here, and times are definitely suffering here. Johnson 29.0. 29 flat last lap by. So definitely getting, the car's definitely transition. I mean, we're looking at 113 on the track temp right now. Josh Newman about to go up here and battle with the 29 here. This is for position for 6th spot. Not too shabby. We're going to see what Josh Newman can do here. Oh, definitely looking low here. Oh, loose though. Has to get out of it. That's going to give it back to the 29. He's got to battle all over again. Oh, and Terry Litweiler going down there. Still loose. Car's definitely transitioning, not in the right way either for these drivers. Yeah, a little toasty. Definitely a little toasty. Jeremy Ingold up ahead of Terry Litweiler in the top 10. Boy, how about that? Moonshine Motorsports got 2 drivers here in the top 10 tonight. That is fantastic. Michael Richardson trying to stay out in front of Josh Newman here. Josh sending it low. He's going to try it again. Hopefully the car sticks and doesn't get loose. He's going to drive it up the track this time. That's definitely going to help him out. Still just cannot get there. That outside lane is just way more profound than the inside. He's going to try the outside now. Big diamond out of the 4th. And still nothing here. Newman doesn't have anything for the 29. Just the 29 of Richardson just has the preferred line. And with the car feeling like it's feeling for Josh Newman right now, he just cannot get it going and rotating with that grip on the bottom. And we need to move up here to Jacob Answorth as he's coming around the mountain. Coming out of turn number 2. And taking the white flag one more time around. Bethany, Missouri here, Jacob Ainsworth. Looking snazzy, brother. Out of the back straight here, down into 3 and 4 for the final time. Coming out of turn 4, crossing the start-finish line, it's going to be Jacob Ainsworth out here. Absolutely dominating this race tonight. Put a whooping on these boys. Let's take a look at the laps led. 152 of 165. That is an absolute slobber knocker of a night here. Jacob Ainsworth just showed them how it's done. He's like, hey, boys, I'm here for the championship. Brandon Brock going up, giving him a bump. And Jacob Ainsworth coming around to the checkered flag. Oh, he's going to just keep driving. Hey, buddy, the race is over. At least put your hand out the window, wave at the fans, because they came here to see a show, and that's exactly what they got. Oh, Kyle Franklin coming up there, giving him the bump. Oh, and the turn with the net code. Love it. Don't wreck the car. Gonna put the puppy in reverse. And around we go. Here we go. Gonna go back up there and do some burnouts. I know he's got plenty of fuel, plenty of tire left. So let's get the celebration going. It's definitely gonna help him out here. Oh, no doubt about it. And around the start-finish line again. Hey, man, the race is over. Do some donuts. Oh, here he goes. Now he's going to whip her around. Round it around. Here they go. Oh, that's how you do a burnout. This guy has practiced and practiced and practiced for a whole week running these Gen 6 at Phoenix, helping everybody out, throwing up lobbies. Also a new addition to the admin team here at Outcast Motorsports. And look at this. What a way to celebrate. Bringing it in to victory lane. And let's get on with the show here. And let's show the finished results. Jacob Ainsworth leading. 153 laps. Bringing it home in the number 1 spot. Brandon Brock in second. Eric Johnson in third. Now that's a good powerhouse. Top 3 right there. Dalton Hall brings it home in 4th. Jason Templeton, new driver here, in 5th. Michael Richardson, also new driver, in 6th. Josh Newman, 7th. Christopher Jones in 8th. Charles Wilson, 9th. Terry Litweiler, 10th. Jeremy Ingold, 11th. Kevin Pavzik in 12th. Rob Williams, 13th. Jeff Trapasso, 14th. Shannon Donathan, 15th. David Vodka in 16th. Ronnie Welch was 17th. Bill Ligotti 18th. David K. Fours at 19th. And Steve Giverson bringing it in 20th place. Brandon Brock with the pole position. Eric Johnson fastest lap, 26.738. Pretty fast there. Jacob Answorth led 153 laps, most laps led. Hard Charger is D-Mac Dalton Hall up 19 spots from where he started with Moonshine Motorsports, bringing it home in the 4th spot. Only 3 cautions tonight for 11 laps and 5 lead changes by 4 different drivers. Not too shabby. So with that being said, let's slide the chair over just a little bit, go to the other computer, and let's pull up the waiting room here. We're going to start here with Eric Johnson.
Look at your banner on your windshield.
Eric Johnson, the Glad Dad in the booth. What's going on?
What's up, brother?
So we were in your cockpit a lot tonight, just kind of seeing the transition of the car. And it seemed like there was really only a handful of other people, just seemed like the car was a little looser for your liking.
Yeah, that's what no practice looks like. And she definitely loosened up there, and yeah, we had the right rear pretty hot.
Yeah, did the car transition at the finish of this race? It was 114 degrees, but we started off at 86. I mean, that's one heck of a transition there. Did you feel any of that, or did the car pretty much feel the same the whole run?
I mean, she was loose all the way through, but yeah, you definitely felt the transition. Once it got sunlight, came up, she heated up, and it was hard to keep it on the bottom.
Awesome, man. Well, you started third, you finished third. Nice little podium here. I mean, that's what it's about, especially going through these the regular season here. Gonna carry some momentum as far as the points go. I think you were 11th in points. Definitely gonna move up well inside the top 10 here. Probably somewhere around 6th or 7th, 5th, somewhere around there. But how are we feeling going into Five Flags? Have we practiced that? Has anybody practiced that? Just what are we feeling here? Because these cars, the trucks, and the next gen, just, new track.
Yeah, today, good points day. That's all we need early in the season. We just wanted to kind of survive, get through here, and we did just that. We didn't really have much for Jacob. He was really fast in the long run. So, but yeah, Five Flags next week. We've had a little bit of practice. We ran a practice race earlier in the off season. These cars, they're pretty stable there. It's kind of gonna be the same game. Be careful through the bumps. Pay attention to your rears, and take care of the rear tires. And now next gens, they don't like the bumps at all. So that's a whole different race in those cars than these Gen 6s.
Awesome, man. Well, we won't keep you. We got 2 more drivers to interview here. If you got any shout outs, which I know you do.
You're got a couple of them.
Yeah, you're the king of shout outs. We'll get those and we'll send you on your way.
Now, we appreciate you up there in the booth calling the shots with Outcast Motorsports Network. Making them clean, expanding this thing, doing the work. Thank you, Adam. We appreciate it. We got Grand Island Auto America across the banner, our title sponsor. They've been killing it with us since pretty much the beginning, so we appreciate them guys. Jackie Jones, Serta Simmons. We got Dalton Hall, which is Dalton Hall. We were battling for 3rd place there. It was really close to the line, and I was pretty much completely out of control as we crossed the line, as you can see. But that was a fun battle with Dalton there as I burnt my stuff up. So good run, Dalton. And then we have Lula Rowe with Tammy T-Lit, Half Moon Designs, our Monday night sponsor. We appreciate them, and Drew Kuhn with Pinnacle Wraps. So, and all the people in the chat, it was popping tonight. Seeing you had a lot of work going on.
Yes, sir, it did. Yeah. All right, buddy. We'll get out of here, and we're going to grab 2nd place.
Yes, sir. Have a good night. Love you. Bye.
Too. All right, and just coming up a little bit short here. Well, I say a little bit short. Had to start in the back, repair some damage. Just a rough start of the thing, and to bring it home, P2, Brandon Brock, how we doing?
Yeah, not too bad. After what you just said, I don't know what happened there, but the inside line just kind of stopped in front of me, and then all of a sudden Kyle sitting sideways. I didn't expect it. But
yeah, we went back and watched the replay here. I didn't know anything had happened. Um, and Crew Chief Franklin in the chat wanted to know what happened. I went back. We looked at the replay. Looks like just the inside line. There was a big gap. Somebody sped up to close the gap on the restart. It, chain reaction, a bunch of checkups, and Kyle just went sideways, and you found him there. Just unfortunate chain of events there, but man, nice repair of the damage to get yourself back up and to bring it home P2. Now, you definitely were fast, no doubt about that. We were watching your lap times. Definitely faster than Eric here on the long runs, and about on par here with Jacob. I don't know if you had still some kind of a little bit of damage there, but your car seemed to be a little bit tighter than some of the other competitors around you.
Yeah, I think on the last run, I was just driving it in a little too deep. I couldn't really stick the bottom anymore like I was doing earlier in the race. So I was trying to go for a little more of a late diamond move, and it was kind of working. But in that last run, it was hot and slick. The tires weren't happy, so we were just kind of hanging on. So I tried to give him a run at it. I think it would have been interesting if that last yellow didn't come out because we were all pretty borderline on fuel. So if we don't get that yellow, I'd like to see what would have happened there. But yeah, I'll take a P2 any day. After, like you said, a rough start. And shout out to a few of the newer guys in this league. We got Jason Templeton, P5. That's a hell of a run for him. Michael Richardson, Chris Jones with a solid run. I think I saw Kevin in the top 10 earlier. Shannon Donathan was having a good run earlier. Not sure what happened to him, but he was running top 5 early. So that's what this league's all about. Just new guys coming in, and all these guys showing much improvement.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, try to show all the new guys tonight, and yeah, speaks volumes. I don't know if they're watching you guys week after week, or they're just good, and or like Shannon Donathan, he's been here for a couple seasons, having a really good run, super fast, and yeah, super proud of these newer drivers.
Yep.
If you got any shout outs, we'll get those, and we'll send you on your way, Brandon.
Well, as usual, Auto America, our series sponsor here. We got Dalton Hall Construction, Curtis Simmons Bedding, Outcast Custom Apparel, Pinnacle Wraps, Half Moon Designs, Jackie Jones, Outcast Motorsports Network, LuLaRoe by Tammy Litweiler, Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds. You and Mike for broadcasting these races. You guys do a great job. We love coming back here every week. It's one of the things I look forward to every week. So thanks to all the viewers. Viewers are popping. It's we got something good going here.
Yes, we do, man. All right, buddy, we'll get out of here. We're going to grab Jacob Answorth and close this showdown. Congratulations on your P2.
Yep. See 5 flags.
10-4, buddy. 10-4. All right, and now the Terminator, or the Dominator. Oh, Jacob Answorth. Got Jacob in the booth. Jacob, Glad Dad, how you doing, man? Nice dominating run tonight.
It was a lot of fun. A lot of it was just managing my pace. It was, a lot of practicing, a lot of making sure what lines worked and didn't. But Eric really gave me a run for my money that first stint. We pulled away, and he was sitting there maintaining that gap that whole time. I really had to focus on what pace I wanted to run, how long I wanted the tires to keep up. And I think that was definitely the limiting factor towards the end there, was how much abuse the tires can take. Turns out it's not much.
Yeah, that's right. Did the car feel, Eric, we were in the car between you and Eric, just kind of seeing the different lines you guys were taking and how the car was feeling, judging by, what the sounds were, the RPMs, the way you guys were turning the wheel. It seemed like your car was a little bit tighter than Eric's consistently through the run. Did you feel any tightness in the transition from dark to day?
Oh, it was I don't know about during the transition itself. The tightness was really when it was still dark, and it was always through center of 1 and 2 is where I felt it the worst. But I think it was mostly just what line you took and how much you went easy on your right rear. And I was trying to just keep it as low as I could, as long as I could. And my front right didn't appreciate that. My right rear definitely did.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine, man. I can imagine. Well, you know what? This is going to help you out in the points. 12 laps is all that was not led by you tonight. 153 of 165. So that is quite a bit. Quite a bit. Practice definitely paid off. I mean, I've seen you practicing here a few times for about a whole week. So, yeah, anyway. But congratulations on becoming the newest admin here for Outcast. And just looking at the board here, there's 3 admins in the top 3, so something's happening here. I guess I need to go to the meetings.
That might help, I think.
Yeah, no
Thank you,
doubt.
though.
All right, buddy. Well, if you got any shout outs, we'll get those and we'll send you on your way.
I'm gonna shout out my fiance, always enduring this hot room with me, this
Whoop,
poor
whoop.
ventilation. Saw she was in the chat tonight. Got to shout out Auto America. They're the title sponsor for the Gen 6. Always awesome to see these guys making it happen. Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, Half Moon Designs, all week long, just doing some great work. We got Pinnacle Wraps, we got Outcast Custom Apparel, Woolaroo, Dalton Hall Construction. It was nice seeing Dalton Hall on track today, that's for sure. Serta Simmons, Jackie Jones, Outcast Motorsports Network. That's you up there in the booth. We got all the people in Twitch chat. Shout out to you. It's awesome. It's awesome to see so many people tuning in. And I got to give a big shout out to everyone on track today. It's awesome to see these fields grow, and it's awesome to see a lot of the newer guys. I mean, Christopher Jones led 10 laps. He finished P8. This is his first season. We got Michael Richardson, Jason Templeton, tops 5 and 6. It's awesome to see all these guys doing so well in these early races in their first season with us, and it's awesome to see so many new guys coming in.
Yes,
and really
it is.
hanging around, and it's awesome. I'd love to see it. It was a great race out there. I was a little worried it was going to be a bit of a caution fest, sort of like Monday had quite a few cautions. I unfortunately missed the Tuesday race. It was nice to see only 3.
Yes,
Just
it
this
was.
this race, that's for sure.
And that was more than I honestly thought there was going to be because, the Gen 6s are relatively clean. I mean, well, all 3 series are. The next gen's a little newer to us. So, I do expect them to have a little bit more cautions. But the Gen 6 only had 3 cautions tonight. That's actually more than I thought there was going to be.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm really thankful for that last one because I don't know if you saw it on the broadcast or not, but I was really pushing it on fuel. I was clutching everywhere I could and lifting where I thought I could, and I wasn't sure I was going to make it all the way if we didn't have that last caution there.
Yes, sir. All right, buddy. Well, man, appreciate you joining us here in the booth for an interview, and congratulations on your P1 finish. And I told him in the stream, I said, Jacob Answorth's going after a championship here in this Gen 6, so you guys better watch out.
That's the plan.
Awesome, man. Hey, I hope we're here talking to a champion in 11 more races.
I hope the same.
All right, buddy. Take it easy, and we'll close the show down.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Have a good one.
You too.
All right, folks. Well, that was third place Eric Johnson, second place Brandon Brock, and your winner tonight, Jacob Ainsworth. You know, just want to give a shout out to all the Twitch fans here, keeping me busy. I'm looking left, talking to you guys. I'm looking right, calling the race. Just it's awesome seeing you guys here in the chat each and every week, supporting these Outcast guys and supporting myself. Just can't thank you guys and gals enough. But anyway, we're going to close this show down. It's been a fantastic time here. We're going to move on to 30 minutes east from my house next week. Five Flag Speedway in Pensacola, Florida. Boy, it's going to be a showdown. My hometown track. I'm going to love it. So anyway, folks, the shout-outs have been made by 3 admins here. So there's no need for me to do any shout-outs. That's for sure. I think they covered every one of the glorious sponsors tonight. But anyway, folks, this is the Glad Dad reminding you to stay fast, stay clean, and as always, you know what? It's okay to be an outcast. We'll see you next time, guys. Take it easy and good night.